Did you know that right now, as you're listening to these words, your liver could be fighting for survival? And the most terrifying part is that you probably don't feel anything. No pain, no discomfort, nothing. Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is a silent killer affecting more than 30% of adults over 50. And the worst part? Most people are making it worse every single morning with a mistake so common they don't even consider it dangerous. I'm Dr. Turner, a hepatologist, and I've spent over 2 decades treating liver disease. I've seen patients come into my office in stages so advanced that the only option left was a transplant. People who look me in the eyes and ask desperately, "Doctor, how did I not see this coming?" Today, I'm here to make sure you're not one of them. I'm going to reveal what you're doing wrong every morning and, more importantly, what you should do instead to give your liver a chance to heal itself. Stay with me until the end because I'm going to share the exact protocol, step by step, of a morning drink that has helped hundreds of my patients reverse liver damage. But before we get there, you need to understand why your liver is in danger. Let me tell you about Margaret. She's 68 years old, an active woman, careful about her diet, or at least that's what she thought. She didn't smoke, didn't drink alcohol, walked every day. She came to my office because she felt constantly tired, with abdominal bloating that wouldn't go away and a dull pain on her right side just below her ribs. At first, she thought it was gas, then maybe something digestive. But when we ran the tests, the results were stark. Grade 3 fatty liver with advanced fibrosis. Her liver was literally drowning in fat. Margaret looked at me confused and said, "But doctor, I don't eat fried foods. I don't drink sodas. How is this possible?" And that's the problem. Fatty liver doesn't always come from where you expect. It can come from the natural juices she drank every morning, thinking they were healthy. It can come from the white bread at breakfast, from flavored yogurts, from those whole grain cereals that are actually loaded with hidden sugars. It can come from chronic stress that elevates cortisol. And above all, it can come from insulin resistance, which converts every carbohydrate you eat into fat that your liver can't process. Today, Margaret follows a strict protocol, and one of the keys to her recovery was radically changing what she did on an empty stomach every morning. But before we get to that, I want you to understand exactly what's happening to your liver. Your liver is the most sophisticated chemical laboratory in your body. It processes everything you eat, everything you drink, every medication, every toxin. It produces bile to digest fats, stores glucose, manufactures essential proteins, cleanses your blood. It's a tireless organ that works 24 hours a day without complaining. But it has a limit. When you consume more sugar, more refined carbohydrates, more trans fats than your body can burn, the liver converts that excess into fat and stores it. At first, a thin layer, but over time, that fat accumulates, becomes inflamed, and liver cells begin to die. This process is called steatohepatitis, and if it's not stopped, it progresses to fibrosis, then to cirrhosis, and finally to liver failure or liver cancer. The terrifying part is that all of this can happen without you feeling anything until it's too late. That's why it's so important to pay attention to the early warning signs. I'm going to give you 5 alarm signals. If you have even one of them, it's time to take action. Signal number 1, persistent fatigue that doesn't go away with rest. This isn't normal tiredness after an active day. It's that feeling of deep exhaustion, like you're carrying a backpack full of rocks all day long. Your liver is overloaded and can't efficiently clean out toxins, leaving you without energy. Signal number 2, abdominal bloating and feeling of heaviness, especially after eating. Your abdomen feels full, distended, like a balloon. This happens because the inflamed liver takes up more space and also doesn't produce enough bile to properly digest fats. Signal number 3, Pain or discomfort in the upper right quadrant of your abdomen, just below the ribs. It's not a sharp pain, it's more like a constant pressure, a dull discomfort. It's your inflamed liver pressing against the capsule that surrounds it. Signal number 4, changes in your skin. Dark patches on the neck or armpits, known as acanthosis nigricans, which are markers of insulin resistance. Or a yellowish tone in the skin and eyes indicating that the liver isn't properly processing bilirubin. Signal number 5, resistance to losing weight despite dieting and exercise. If you're doing everything right but the pounds won't come off, especially around the abdomen, it's likely that your liver is metabolically blocked by accumulated fat. If you've recognized any of these signals, don't panic, but don't ignore them either. The good news is that the liver has an extraordinary capacity for regeneration if you give it the right tools. Now let's talk about the worst mistake you make every morning. And no, it's not drinking coffee. Black coffee without sugar can actually be beneficial for the liver. The mistake is what many people drink thinking it's healthy. Fruit juices, sugary smoothies, white bread with jam, commercial cereals, digestive cookies. All of these spike your blood sugar on an empty stomach, force your pancreas to release a flood of insulin, and that insulin gives your liver the direct order to convert all that sugar into fat. It's like throwing gasoline on a fire every single morning, and you do it believing you're being healthy. That natural orange juice you drink has the sheer equivalent of 4 or 5 oranges without the fiber that would slow down absorption. Your liver receives a fructose hit it can't handle. So what should you do instead? This is where the protocol that changed Margaret's life and so many other patients comes in. It's a morning drink taken on an empty stomach, 20 to 30 minutes before any food. It's not a Adzik potion, it's pure biochemistry. And I'm going to give you the exact recipe. You need 3 ingredients. Half a fresh lemon, 1 tablespoon of organic unfiltered apple cider vinegar, and half a teaspoon of cinnamon powder. Squeeze half the lemon into a large glass of warm water, not hot, warm. Add the tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, sprinkle the cinnamon and stir well, and drink it slowly, without rushing, over 5 minutes. Why does this combination work? Let's break it down. Lemon, despite being acidic, has an alkalizing effect on the body once metabolized. It stimulates bile production, which is essential for fat digestion and toxin elimination. The vitamin C in lemon is a powerful antioxidant that protects liver cells from oxidative damage. Apple cider vinegar, and here's the key, must be organic, unfiltered, with the mother, that cloudy sediment you see at the bottom of the bottle. That's the culture of beneficial bacteria. Apple cider vinegar improves insulin sensitivity. This means your body needs less insulin to handle sugar, which dramatically reduces the signal for fat accumulation in the liver. It also helps stabilize blood sugar levels throughout the day. Cinnamon is a powerful metabolic regulator. Studies have shown that cinnamon improves insulin function and reduces blood triglycerides, which are one of the main culprits in fatty liver. Additionally, it has anti-inflammatory properties that help calm the inflamed liver. But attention, and this is very important, this protocol isn't for everyone without adjustments. If you have gastritis, ulcers, or severe reflux, the lemon and vinegar can irritate you. In that case, start only with cinnamon in warm water and consult with your doctor. If you're taking diabetes medications, you must monitor your glucose because this drink can lower blood sugar and your medication dose might need adjustment. If you're taking blood thinners, talk to your doctor because cinnamon in large amounts can have a mild anticoagulant effect. The complete protocol doesn't end with the drink. After taking it, wait 20 to 30 minutes. Then have breakfast, but breakfast intelligently. No white bread, no sugary cereals. Your breakfast should be based on quality protein, healthy fats, and vegetables. Scrambled eggs with spinach and avocado. A protein shake with spinach, chia seeds, and a handful of berries. Plain Greek yogurt without sugar, with walnuts and cinnamon. The idea is to keep your blood sugar stable and not dike insulin. During the day, eliminate the three enemies of the liver: refined sugar, white flour, and processed vegetable oils. This includes everything that comes in a package, in a box, with an ingredient list you can't pronounce. Eat real food, vegetables of all colors, especially greens. Lean proteins, good fats like olive oil, avocado, nuts. Fish, rich in omega-3 like salmon or sardines. And here's another secret that changed Margaret's results: gentle, intermittent fasting. It's not about starving yourself. It's about giving your liver a rest. If you have dinner early, let's say at 7 p.m., and have breakfast at 9 a.m. after your drink, you already have 14 hours of fasting. During that time, your liver switches from storage mode to cleaning and repair mode. It starts burning accumulated fat for energy. This process is called autophagy, and it's one of the most powerful tools for liver regeneration. Margaret followed this protocol for 3 months. 3 months of consistency, no excuses, no cheating. And when she came back to my office for follow-up tests, the results were impressive. Her transaminases, which are the enzymes that indicate liver damage, had dropped to almost normal levels. The ultrasound showed a significant reduction in liver fat. But most importantly, Margaret got her energy back, lost 18 pounds of abdominal fat, and told me with shining eyes, "Doctor, I feel like myself again." That's why I do this. Not for the cold science, but for the Margarets of the world who get their lives back. And you can be next. But you need to start today. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today, because every day that passes with your liver suffering in silence is a day of damage that accumulates. Let me give you a clear action plan for the next 7 days. Day 1, go to the market and buy organic lemons. Apple cider vinegar with the mother, good quality cinnamon powder. Day 2, start your morning with the drink. Exactly as I explained. Day 3, eliminate all juices, sodas, and sugary drinks from your house. Day 4, change your breakfast to protein and healthy fats. Day 5, add a 20-minute walk after lunch to improve insulin sensitivity. Day 6, have dinner early and try gentle intermittent fasting. Day 7, evaluate how you feel. More energy, less bloating, better digestion. Those are the first signs that your liver is responding, and here comes my request for you. If this video has opened your eyes, if you feel this information can change your life or someone you love, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Think of a friend, a family member, someone you know needs to hear this. A simple act of sharing can be the catalyst that saves someone else's health. Subscribe to this channel if you want to keep receiving serious, practical, evidence-based medical information. No empty promises, no miracles, just science applied with compassion. And leave me a comment below. Tell me, did you recognize any of the warning signals in yourself? Are you going to try the morning drink protocol? Your testimony can inspire others to take action. Always remember, your body has an amazing capacity to heal itself when you give it the right tools. Fatty liver is not a death sentence. It's a wake-up call. And you have the power to answer that call today. I'm Dr. Michael Turner, and my mission is for you to live a long, healthy, and energetic life. Take care of your liver. Take care of your life. See you in the next video.